I'd say it does, and we have to also bear in mind that Iran has a long history of attacking tankers in the Gulf. If we look at the Iran-Iraq war in the 1980s, there was something called the Tanker War. And the Iranians would constantly target international shipping in order to put pressure on the international community and on its Iraqi opponent. So this isn't anything new exactly. What's new is the technology that's being used. So by using drones in this way, then they're kind of expanding the battlefield beyond the usual naval weapons that would be used. And we have to also bear in mind that Israel has also been conducting attacks against Iranian tankers that were en route to Syria. Obviously, there's a trade embargo on Syria, and Iranians have been trying to ship oil and arms and other things through the Gulf and also through the Suez. So Israel has been attacking also Iranian tankers. So this is kind of a tit for tat. I mean, the use of frogmen and drones and all sorts of sabotage as well. Like, we've seen attacks also in ports that are suspected to have been connected to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, who, of course, are a key component of the Iranian armed forces. So all of these together show that Iran is trying to exert pressure on the international community, perhaps in connection with the Iran nuclear deal, and to say that, look, either you play ball or we're going to make shipping extraordinarily expensive for you and your insurance companies if you pass through territories that we can reach. I mean, this is what's really interesting about the use of these drones. Because Iran provides either the technology or the exact drones to be used by many of its proxies around the region, it could quite simply say, well, we didn't order such an attack, it wasn't us, and they could hide behind one of their many, many proxies. So they could say, for example, well, this attack was by someone else, and we order it, we don't accept it, we don't condone it, and stuff like this to kind of try to avoid international condemnation. That's kind of what the angle that Iran is playing at.